Do you guys know how tiring it is being the psychic of the drama community? Me predicting Jeffree Star being sued and breaking up with Nathan, Trisha Paytas and her baby named Malibu and her being married to Moses, all of these different things. But about a month or so ago, I made a video pretty much calling Trishyland a cult, and I explained how I thought that they needed to be stopped. And guess what? Trisha Paytas uploaded a video yesterday talking about how Trishyland was removed from Reddit, and I want to talk about it. So if you guys are here for that, stay tuned to this video. Now, I'm not even going to act, you guys. I did do a wake and bake this morning. It's currently like 3 something, I don't know. It's taken me a while to get here to where I'm at, so just know that these are my full, unfiltered thoughts in this video because I don't really give a shit at this point in time. So let's talk about Trishyland. So you guys know, if you watched my other video about Trishyland, if you didn't, I'll catch you up to speed. It's basically a Reddit, a subreddit, or whatever they call it over there. And on Reddit, you can pretty much do or say whatever you want, okay? And after Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein fell out, after the whole like crumble of frenemies, this Reddit thing was created, and these people pretty much hated on Trisha. They dissected her life, any and everything that she posted on social media. They investigated, they looked into, and Trisha addressed this in the video that she posted yesterday because she said that they even contacted the place that she was going to get IVF at. Honestly, it's just very weird behavior that these people were doing, and things that they were participating in, and things that they were saying about Malibu, things they were saying about Trisha, things that they were saying about Moses. And this website is literally trash. It's garbage. Not Reddit, not the website. I actually love Reddit, but this Reddit thread specifically, these people are garbage. And if you know anything about the internet and trash talking forums, it's kind of like Gigi, Guru Gossip, Lipstick Alley. Paige was telling me something the other day about this. There was another one. There's a lot of websites where people can go and air their grievances or whatever they feel about social media influencers, and it's just one of those shit posting like Reddit threads. Now, the funny thing about this is when this video went up, I didn't even get a notification, and normally 9 times out of 10 I get notifications for Trisha Paytas, so I was kind of shocked. But Nick got the notification, and it was something about, I'm glad that's over. I watched the video, and I was sitting there reading comments, and the vast majority of comments were like overwhelmingly supportive for Trisha, and rightfully so, because these people are garbage. The way that they talk about other people in general, I cannot imagine, knowing any of these people in my personal life, what kind of trash ass people they could be. But I just set up a printer in our house, and this is going to save me some editing, so I printed out some of the responses that people left under Trisha Paytas' video. You know how I normally insert here and I have it like floating or whatever. I'm not doing that today. But I wanted to read a few of the comments that people left Trisha when I first watched the video. This was like after an hour of it being up and people like leaving their comments, and this was like the most popular comments at the time. So let's read a few of them. So Christina says, at times I think people quickly forget that regardless if you're rich or the average Joe, you are still human at the end of the day. It's just like everyone else and are entitled to privacy. Shaking my head. Stay safe, Trish. And I agree. Like pretty much for the past year, from what I've seen, Trisha really hasn't engaged with any kind of like thing that could have gotten her into drama. She hasn't reacted to anything that anybody has said. But still, we have people like Rich Lux and all these other people here on Reddit coming after Trisha for literally no fucking reason other than her existing. Like, I get it. As I've said in many previous videos about Trisha Paytas, like, I'm not ever going to excuse the things that Trisha Paytas has done in the past because she has been very offensive to different groups of people. But I myself am of the belief that if someone is going to try to change and they actively show you that they're trying to be a better person and move away from the way they were in the past, we should just let them do that. Like, people will not let Trisha Paytas move forward and grow. Like, that is part of growth. So if you're stunning someone else's growth, you're not allowing yourself to grow. And that's why I say that all these people that talk all this shit about Trisha are trash. Carly responded and said, I'm so sorry you had to go through it. Breaks my heart. It's legit bullying. I love you so much, Trisha, and your true friends only want the best for you. And I agree. There are a lot of people that follow Trisha Paytas from like back in the beach house days that love Trisha. Even through all the controversy and all of that, Trisha Paytas still has really diehard fans that roll really hard for her. And I think that that's one thing that these people on Trishyland don't get. And it's my opinion that most of these people that are on Trishyland are Ethan's followers anyway. Like, Trisha made frenemies. If it was not for Trisha, frenemies would not have ever been what it was. And honestly, I think that these people are so wrapped up in Ethan and all that different shit he has going on over in his channel that they took up hating on Trisha Paytas as a sport. Like, they dedicate more time to Trisha Paytas than I'm sure she ever dedicated to them. Now, Trisha did say that she actually reported all these different like copyright infractions that were going on over on the subreddit, because what they were doing was they were uploading Trisha Paytas's like full video and allowing people to watch it there and not give her the view. And if you upload something and it's not like changed in any kind of way, that is copyright infringement. So I don't want to see any kind of like hate comments of people saying that Trisha did something wrong. No, that was her content. It doesn't matter if it was lazy content, or it doesn't matter if she worked 5 or 6 hours on it. It was her content and you directly uploaded it. Next comment. This person doesn't have a name other than A, and they said, I've been impressed with your strength to continue on posting despite that group. There are many who wouldn't be able to handle that level of vitriol, and you've handled it with grace. That subreddit was vile, and I hope the people who were on it realized that they were bathing in toxicity and it wasn't good for them, because reading that toxic content every day poisons your mind. And I completely agree, because I myself have got wrapped up in guru gossip before. A couple years ago, like when I first started my YouTube channel, those bitches over there were so mean, so relentless, and they would say literally anything, and then it trickled over to Twitter. And Trisha has that same thing. This is basically like guru gossip on steroids. When I think of threads like this and I think of websites like that, I just think that they're just very miserable, sad, lonesome people that have nothing going on in their life. So they take the misery that they have and they like project it onto other people. Trust me, I get it. There should be websites where people can say whatever they want to say, because I don't believe in censorship. But when you go to talking about like kids and how people shouldn't have their kids because they're a newborn, and how you think that her posting her baby all over social media is some kind of form of abuse, that's just weird to me. Clearly, you've not ever spent one fucking day on Facebook, because if you have, you would see that people over there, the moms over there, post their kids all the motherfucking time. But because Trisha Paytas does it, you all have a problem. I had to cut that because I went way too far, but just know that I think that you people are the problem. So the moral of the story is, Trishyland was a toxic cesspool of shit people that like to go on and berate someone that has shared their life, shared their story, and yes, they have a past. But over the past year, Trisha Paytas has not done one single thing that anyone could point out that was like so detrimental to other people that would warrant you people to act the way that you do toward her and say the things you do and threaten her. Like how many times in the past year has Trisha said that she's had people like pry into her personal business? Like, she just said that these people were trying to post her like tax documents and shit, like when they were due and they weren't even due yet. Like, that is weird stalkerish behavior. It's like almost giving me what these people used to do back in the day, like when John Cookian was a thing. They like literally mapped out his apartment, and listen, that dude was a piece of shit and weird, but like someone mapping out where someone lives to know like the layout of their home is fucking weird. You have problems if you're doing stuff like that. But you guys, I said what I said, and I just read the comments right before I sat down to film this video, like the newest comments on Trisha's video, and it's all those people from Trishyland pretty much just pissed off that the website's gone or the Reddit thread is gone. And I know the internet is going to do what the internet does, and there'll be another one made, but hopefully it will not get to the size that Trishyland was before. And honestly, with Trisha saying that she got her lawyers involved, hopefully that's enough for them to know that what they're doing is wrong, and I hope that this sets some kind of precedence for people on the internet, scumbags on the internet that like to try to make other people's lives miserable. But you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I know this is a random video and I acted like I was like all over the place, but I hope you're having an amazing weekend. I have a video coming very soon about the Morphe bankruptcy, because you guys know I pretty much called that before. If you watched my videos about Jaclyn Hill and Morphe, I'm going to recap that and go in a little bit further about why Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson kind of like, in my opinion, contributed to Morphe filing bankruptcy. But it's not just them, it's a whole bunch of different people like James, like all the controversies that they got into while working with Morphe that made Morphe look worse than they already did. But you guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.